Hey y'all. Hey. How y'all doing? Yep, this is the mystery woman again. Yeah, Shyheda. Shyheda Isofine, y'all. I told y'all I was gonna stop repeating it all the time, but I'm gonna still say it sometime. And sometime I just want to show y'all. So just don't forget to do this. You know, we're going to be getting some cold months in here coming before we know it. So we're going to have to cover up even more. I got my hoodie on. I'm zipped up to the neck. Right now, I'm going to uncover because I'm in the house and I'm still covered up to the neck. The only thing I don't have on is my gloves because I'm in the house. But just as a reminder, we got to stay covered up. Somebody got to remind us, and this keeps slipping down. But anyway, somebody got to remind us, y'all. And besides, I'm in here just fooling around, trying to amuse myself, and at the same time trying to remind everybody, don't forget what's going on out here. Things is beginning to open up slowly. But if you notice, as fast as some things is opening up, they close right down. And you know why? Because this stuff is not over with yet. I guess it may be a thing of dividing the strong from the weak. Those who refuse. But it's your right. It's your right. But at the same time, you got to think of others. And family as well. Is this stuff fun? No. Is this uncomfortable? Yes. But sometimes we have to be uncomfortable before we really learn how to be comfortable. Sometimes we got to be uncomfortable before we learn how to be comfortable. And believe me, nobody knows better than me. And I feel very comfortable at this point in my life, even with everything that's going around. I feel very comfortable because I'm stress-free, I'm worry-free, and yes, I still have feelings. I have so much feelings it's overbounding, but I'm not stressed out because of certain things anymore. And believe me, I have been there. I'm surprised with myself how unstressful I am when I look back. And especially at trying times like this that we're having now. But I also look at it as a test and as a blessing. I look at it as a test to see how strong we are and how strong our belief in a higher power. I look at it as a test that if we get through this, there will be better days. So, even though it may be hard, like I said, you can do it. Just be creative whenever you start feeling down. Think of something pleasant. Think of something that you always wanted to do. As far as since you're in the house, maybe take some online classes that you always wanted to do. Begin writing a book that you always wanted to write. Just think of things. Do painting. They have a lot of paint by numbers out there, whatever. Draw. When I was young, I used to like to go to the park and sketch the trees and, yeah. So just things. Right now, what's getting me, one of the things that's getting me through is just doing these videos, you know. Doing these videos. And that's one of, you know, the compass I have to get me through. If I feel like I'm going to get a little stressed out, I'll just go do another video. I'll just sit up here and act silly. I'll turn it, I'll listen to the music, dance around. I wish you could listen to, if you have a cooking channel, I wish that you could listen to music while you cook on YouTube, because I love dancing around in the kitchen while I cook. Yeah, to me, that is so, I mean, if you would have like little back pains or what have you, you just keep circulating, keep moving. You move to the music, make you cook better. But yeah, I do wish that you could listen to music while on your cooking channels. But hey, that's another thing. But yeah, if you love dancing, get in the kitchen, turn on the music, move around while you cook. Do some exercises every morning. You know, walk up and down the steps, around the block and back. Just so many. Catch up on the movies that you missed because you was out there working so hard. But, I don't know. Like I said, little by little, you'll get to know me. I'm not always this little sit back little lady. But whatever which way it goes, I just hope everybody out there learns to like me. Like I'm going to learn to love you. You know, I'm just doing this thing. I'm just doing it now. Hope with the blessings of the Lord that I can just keep on getting on and get better and better. You know. They say sometimes it get worse before it get better. To me, it's better already because I got started. Hey, and that was a big thing for me to start right now. But I figure, hey, I get started now, I can get enough viewers and I can just carry them on with me to the next phase. My, I'm just looking at myself. Yeah, but I'm going to stay covered up. I don't care how uncomfortable it may be. People are out there just fighting because they don't want to be covered up. And all well and good, so, but if you don't want to be covered up, then stay away from people. Just stay away. This is no joke. So many people have gone. And so many are still going because of this. It's no joke. Imagine if you spread out all those bodies that's gone because of this. Just imagine. Maybe that would open the eyes for a lot of people. And I feel so sorry for the young people. Because they're not used to things like this. Well, actually, I'm not either. I don't think none of us is, but hey. The young people are used to doing as they want to do, going where they want to go and having fun, and the spring breaks and the party this, party that. So a lot of times they're not believing in it and they're not thinking. You know, when I was young, I never thought about dying, you know. You don't think about that when you're young, but maybe in this day and age, a lot of them are thinking about that because they lived around so much stuff. But anyway, They're not thinking they're taking chances because when you're young, you think you're going to live forever, you know. So I feel sorry for the young people that's out here that's not taking as much notice to what's going on, not thinking nothing will happen to them, you know. I think a lot of times we have that mindset, even though we see certain things happening all around us, we think it'll never happen to us. If we see 10 pregnant girls, you think, oh, that'll never happen to me, you know, unless I'm ready or whatever. But unless you use protection, the person both of you use protection, it can be you. Don't think it's because you take drugs and everybody else is turning into an addict that it won't happen to you. Because it will. Don't think that if you drink morning, noon, and night, 24 hours a day, you bring a bottle over for a visit, but you always keep that bottle by you. Everybody else is alcoholic, so don't think that you won't be one too, because you will. So that's the same thing with this COVID-19 stuff. It's the same thing with that. Don't think it won't happen to you. Same thing with the AIDS virus. See, like when it first came out, first heard about it, then nobody cared about it. Everybody was still out there doing whatever. Next thing you know, everybody started getting it. But, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to tell as many as possible because I care about people and I care about me. And I just want to remind everybody, because it's so easy to slip up, it's so easy. It's easy. Sometimes you see a certain person you haven't seen in a while, and you want to give them a hug, but then you step back because then you got to remember that you can't get close to people. This could really become a very uncaring world. A very uncaring world. This is really a time to really step back. Because who even wants to have a sexual relationship with somebody with this going on? Whew. You don't want to kiss nobody. You don't want nobody to kiss you. Not even on the cheek. If somebody sneezes or cough, I mean, I feel guilty if I'm out in public and if I sneeze or cough, even if I'm in the house and I sneeze or cough, the first thing I say to myself, I hope I don't have it. But with all being said and done, we still can't be stressed out because aside from this COVID-19, we have all this other stuff going on with the racism, with the black-on-black crime and children getting killed, and now with so many people losing their homes and so many people being evicted in the streets. So many people are hungry and not being able to eat the way they used to. Some of our people are dying in these prisons because of this COVID-19. So much we need to do. And that is to get back or get with your higher power. You know, I just believe if you can be strong within yourself, and if you really have the love of the Lord in you, it doesn't make a difference if you go to church or not. as long as you have the Lord in you, as long as you can get to your quiet place and talk to him each and every day and not be influenced. No, you're not going to be perfect, but I believe that you can put the X on a lot of things in your life that's not right. And it's not going to be perfect. There's still going to be things you do. There's still going to be mistakes. But if you can cross off all the negative things and have more negative things out of your life and even more positive, I think you'll be on the right track. And just trust in your higher power. Talk to him. Let him know what you want. Let him know how you feel. Have love for other people. Love for other people as well as yourself. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't have malice in your heart. Don't be a backstabber. Don't carry gossip. You know? So many things. Now's the time we can sit back and really look within ourselves. Sometimes you gotta realize what your own faults are. We cannot continue to always blame other people for our fault. Sometimes you gotta sit back and look within and see what your own faults are, and that will make you a better person, you know? Even if at first you don't admit your faults to others, at least admit them to yourself, because of course you got to know your own faults before you can admit them to other people. But I just think you'll be more better off once you know that you are not perfect, you make mistakes, so it's a time to rectify those mistakes. And just talk to your God, and he'll help you too, if he knows that you really mean it. And I don't know, I'm just going back, you know, just trying to keep it going. Trying to let y'all know I haven't given up. I haven't forgotten about you. And it's just slowly coming through. It's slowly coming through. But hey, what else can I say? I just hope that someone's out there just listening to me jibber jabber and go on and on. You know, maybe somebody's out there just want to hear somebody's voice, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to keep on coming up with things. And we just have to see what goes on in the future. So, I'm not even going to tell y'all this. I'm just going to point to it. So with that being said, I just want to say like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you may be notified of another video. I love you, and I hope that you love me too, and I'll see you next time.